So, a question I get sometimes is, like, where should I start out? Should I come to CR England? What's your opinion on the matter? Well, I'm glad you asked. Figuring out what school or what company is best for you is not an easy process, right? And there's no right answer. What's best for me may not be best for you. Me and some of my friends, we say this a lot. We say, because we've all switched companies. We've all been around. There's no right or wrong company. There's no good or bad company. You have to find the company that's right for you. Because if you talk to recruiters and other drivers who are trying to get referral bonuses, speaking of, if you want to come to Melton, get with me and give them my driver code. Hey guys, Billy here. If you want any information about joining the team here at Melton or have any interest in doing that, please email me at billyrains08@hotmail.com and let's get this thing started. But anyway, every company will talk about, oh, we're family, we pay this much, we'll give you this many miles, whatnot. But you have to find what's best for you, because every company will say they're family, every company will say they're the best. For the most part, every company really is the same. You just have to find out what little things they do that you like. So anyway, let's get into the video. The first thing I'll say, and you'll probably hear this a lot, is do your research. Look into a bunch of different companies. Don't just limit yourself to one or two. Depending on what kind of person you are, make a list, make pros and cons, figure out which companies are out there. Like, I tried 10 companies before I went to CR England. You need to have a bunch of options because some of them may not take you. I know they say that everywhere's hiring and all that, but everybody may not be hiring you. So have some options. But if CR England or Swift is your only option, I would say do it, man. Get your butt in the seat. Because you need to start building your experience, right? You need to find an entry-level company, and you need to burn it down, and you need to get as much months as possible to get the experience. So what kind of research should you do, right? What should you be looking for? Okay. Wherever you're from, try to find a company that has a terminal within a couple hours of where you live. Don't do what I did, because the company I'm at now, Melton, doesn't have a terminal a couple hours from me, but I made sure what their home time policy was and stuff like that. They let you take the truck and trailer home, so that's good. That being said, the first two questions you should ask are, what's the cent per mile, and how many miles on average could you look at getting? Also, I would try to look at what kind of bonuses they have. Sign-on bonuses, fuel bonuses, different things. Like, what are their bonus programs? A lot of starter companies aren't going to have any of those, so don't be surprised if they say they don't have any. Another thing, you need to figure out if you're wanting to run team or solo. If you want to run team because you're not confident in your abilities to run a truck on your own, I would say CR England. CR England's probably one of the better team companies, but you could also, I've heard Prom does teams. A lot of companies do teams, so you need to find out if they have team, solo, if you could do either one, figure that out. Another thing you got to figure out is, do you want to lease a truck? And how soon do you want to lease a truck? I know that's really hard to figure out at first, but some people got that stuff figured out already. So you need to figure out if the company you got has that kind of option. Another good thing to know would be if they have any. So basically you need to figure out if you want to be over the road or regional. So you need to figure out what kind of company it is. Do they do regional runs? And if they do, how long do you have to be over the road before you can get one of those regional jobs? Or if you want to be over the road, you gotta find that out too. If you want a regional job, you shouldn't go to an OTR company. And if you want an OTR job, you shouldn't go to a regional company. Sounds simple, but some people mess it up. Here's another big one. Some things you need to look at are when you're going to school, you need to figure out if you need that school to pay you. If you do, you need to make sure they pay you during the school. Figure out what their programs are. Do they feed you? Do they give you a place to stay? Those kind of things. A lot of people would say just go to like a junior college and get your license. I would say not to do that because there are so many companies out there that will pay for your CDL. So, yeah, figure out what the schools are like. Figure out how long they are. Figure out if you're going to get paid or not. Figure out if they do pay you, if they're going to take it out of your checks. Figure out if they're going to feed you. Figure out what their facilities are like. Ask questions. The more questions, the better. The more information you have, the more informed decision you make. Ask questions. Also, if you do go to a company-sponsored school, figure out how long you have to work for them before you can switch companies. All right, another thing you need to find out from these schools is what kind of contract do they have? Long, short? How long do you have to be there before your debt's paid to them? And if you think you can do that. If at all possible, you want to try to finish that contract because it looks better on you. When picking a school, you also need to figure out if they're a manual or automatic transmission school, because that can depend on if you want to go there or not, because some people don't want the automatic restriction on their license, because if you test in an automatic, then you have an automatic restriction. You can only drive automatics. Alright guys, that'll about do it for this video. Appreciate y'all tuning in and watching. I'll catch y'all next time. As always, peace. Hey guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment down below. I love getting your comments. I always respond to them, and I appreciate any interaction with the video. Thanks guys. Talk to y'all next time.